Everybody, amprepairguy.com, also hardbackelectronics.com, 203-892-4119. So we have another Ameritron amp in for repair. It's an older one, needs filter caps and getting rid of the old arrow ones. Add the string of diodes to the rear board for biasing. Add the bias mod. I'm going to change these 4 resistors. Add the gas discharge tubes. Needs a parasitic board. This is how the customer packed it. It has the wire wound parasitics. So that'll all come out. I'm going to change the SO239s. These ones have like in and out. That one has a tiny bit of grip, but this one's just in and out. You want some. So there's a little bit of resistance, but you want to be able to. You want to have, when you go to push it in, you don't want it to just slip in and out like that. See? So, and you don't want it to just pull right out either. So, one of the #1 killers of any amplifier, tube or solid state, is an open on the output. Okay, so, or do damage. But at least tube amps, they're more forgiving and good chance it'll survive that. Okay, I will see you guys soon. I'm going to turn my music up and get to work. Let's see, one other thing. Can't tell if it has the metal oxide varistors, but if it does, I will also remove those. Okay. Oh, wait, one last thing. Needs LEDs in the meters. You put this LED strip in down below here. I'm going to remove that and rewire the meters. They disconnected the connections to the internal lamps. Okay, see you soon. I want to point something out real quick. Okay, so I've seen people use radio lead caps and solder them in. That's just not a good idea. One issue is you bring the body of the capacitor, it can be right near a B positive point with one of these resistors. See, these caps have standoffs basically that are part of the capacitor, so there's no point in the body of the cap that's near the positive point of one of the equalization / bleeder resistors. Another thing I've seen, people replace the resistors and then they leave a lot of lead length poking out. I always make sure they're pretty close to flush. Okay, so back to work. One last thing here. I've also seen where the radio leads, they can snap because you have the whole body of the cap hanging from those 2 tiny leads coming out of the top of the capacitor. So just do it the right way. If one comes in, it's getting the screw-in type caps. If something comes in here, it's either done right or not at all. Okay, back to work. Back with the completed Ameritron Al811. Customer wants to see it working on 20 meters. Settings. Okay. Radio set to roughly 50 watts. 1 kW slug, bird 43, PEP kit is on. Audio hello, 600, 600, 600, 600. Audio hello, hello. Audio hello. It's on plate current, and grid current there. Audio hello. Works as it should. Okay, so I'll let the tubes cool off and I'll show you the inside. So, see you guys soon. Back with the completed amp with the cover off. Brand new set of Penta tubes. Brand new SO239s from Max Gain Systems. Both are great companies. Added the gas discharge tubes, 1 per side of the filament. All 3 tube filaments are parallel, so you only need 1 per side. Added the diodes to the rear board. Did not have metal oxide varistors. I cleaned the input rotary switch with deoxit gold, the TR/bias relay with deoxit gold. Touched up on solder joints, shortened the lead length on the plate blocker. Added the new parasitic board, put a longer screw in the top of the plate choke and the longer screw in the bottom of the plate choke. Brand new bleeder / equalization resistors. Did the bias modification. brand new protection diode. The other one was shorted. Brand new screw-in type capacitors. Fixed the lead for the center tap. I always use silver-plated stranded Teflon dielectric wire. I have a ton of it. Everything's zip tied over here and over there. And tighten up on the nuts for the load air variable cap and also the plate air variable cap. And clean the band switch with deoxygold. Brand new wiring, new LEDs inside the meters. The old parts, the old SO239s, caps, and all that stuff. So that's about it. If you need an amp repaired, feel free to give me a call. Phone number is 203-892-4119, or if you meet the criteria and you'd rather just send it in without talking, info's on amprepairguy.com under pack and ship info, and we'll talk. Just send me the tracking through my phone. Phone number's on that same page, and when I get it, goes on the bench, and then we go over everything before I do anything. Okay, so thanks for watching, and have a great day. 73.